So this TikToker who likes to start every video with, "Oh, it's a great day to laugh at a mask. Oh, it's a great day to laugh at a stud." Yeah, I don't like her. Not one little bit. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay, first of all, let's start with the audacity, all right? You non-masks like to come up here and act like you are perfect, like you are just God's gift, and that you are without flaw and imperfection. I'm here to tell you that you are indeed flawed. There are many issues that we as masks don't talk about in the same way that you do about us, right? Like if a mask, and this is from my own personal experience, has an issue with a woman or has an issue with a group of women, like say femmes, they may touch on it with their friends, lightly, or discuss what it is, but they won't come on the internet and make a TikTok about it, laughing at femmes and being just generally just being a troll. That we just wouldn't do that. And you, as a non-mask or as a non-stud, might just assume in your, what's the word, pretty privilege or whatever, femme privilege, that the reason we don't come on the internet and do that is because we're already in a very small pool, and that we don't want to alienate any potential further options. So we will just take the shit. Like, we won't say anything because, we don't want to come off as toxic to the one woman that might be interested in me. This is what you think, right? Whereas the reality is, I think that the majority of us don't do this because we are actually gentle masks at heart. I really think so. And look, I don't know. I just feel like this particular girl, I don't know her name, the creator's name. Let me check her name real quick, actually. What's her freaking name, man? Oh, yes, Adasville. So yeah, I think I want to talk about why it's harmful. All right, I want to talk about why her particular kind of rhetoric is harmful, and I don't understand why people don't see that. Like, it's one thing to have a laugh with your friends or with a few people, but to come online and laugh at a stud and say, "Hey, everyone, come and laugh at this stud with me," I just think it's disgusting. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a bit old school, but I'll take that. I just think that's not nice. It's just not nice. I just don't like the whole picking on someone else thing. And as I say, you lot really think you're perfect. Specifically femmes, not all femmes. I love you guys, but there's a group of femmes who think that they are just above everything and everyone else in the queer community because they know that they're the prize on many levels, but you quickly become not the prize when your soul is ugly. That's a real turn off. So just be mindful of that, because you need masks as much as we need you. So let's not try and pretend that, you lot don't need us. You absolutely do. If you still need male validation, then we don't need to be in a convo together, because you're not my target audience. I think Adasville is the same. I think this is the same creator who was laughing at the stud who couldn't lift up her girlfriend on graduation to sit on one of the letter signs, right? So a guy has to come along and do it. And the girl was looking like, she was reconsidering. Sorry, but that's low quality to me. That's trashy. That's a trashy type of woman. That's not the kind of woman that I would want to be aligned with. If that's how your partner really feels about you. As a stud, as a mask, I'm asking you, is that someone you really want to be with? Someone who's unfairly comparing you to a patriarchal barometer, like standard, that you could never meet because we are biologically different. This touches on a little bit with the trans conversation, and that's a separate conversation really, but it's just around the idea that there's nothing wrong with saying that trans women and trans men in things like the Olympics should have their own lane. I absolutely think they should. It's only fair, not only for them, but also for everyone else who's playing in their respective categories. I mean, it's a bit like boxing when you have different, featherweight, welterweight, and, lightweight, all that. There's different categories depending on your body size. It's just biology. It's nothing personal, and it's nothing political. It shouldn't be political. So that's an important conversation that I'd like to have. And trans people agree with me as well. So we will have that discussion later, but I just wanted to touch on the way that it's the same kind of vibe where patriarchy is determining what... It's just a similar conversation where, some people say that, trans people should not be included at all. That just reminds me of how this woman behaves, saying that, well, one mask hurt me, so therefore all masks do. or one stud was a lowlife, so therefore all studs are lowlifes, and they all deserve to be laughed at every single time, even when trying to pick up and literally trying to uplift their girlfriend. They fail because they are, they're studs, so let's just laugh at them. It's horrible. It's giving